Good afternoon, Michael. My name is Buck Osmond, and we are at Cunis RV, Elkhorn, Wisconsin. I just got back to the dealership. It did take a little bit longer than I expected. Anyways, I'm going to flip this around because I'm sure you don't want to see me. This is our Envision. Let me make it a little bit wider. I don't necessarily know why I'm at the back of it, but we will start at the back. Notice that it is pre-wired and it already does have a camera. That does not mean that the monitor's with the unit. I would have to look into that. But anyways, pre-wired for a backup cam. You do have a spare tire on board. As you come around the unit, and I'll try to keep in mind that you guys are new to this, you have your 6-gallon hot water heater tank. That is your exhaust for your indoor fridge. Up here, electric awning, LED lights, outdoor speakers. That is exhaust for your stovetop. You're sitting on 2 axles, so you got 4 tires. That's always a plus. Fresh tank fill, that's for when you're boondocking or dry camping. That is your furnace exhaust. Do keep in mind spring and fall, if you set up a table there, don't put anything right there, it can light on fire. This is a TV mount, so you can take your TV from the inside and put it outside on game day. Plug it in, plus put your cable on. Solid steps on the unit. That's a nice little feature considering she's smaller. You can't tell, but this is a friction door. So that right there has friction, so it holds in place on a windy day. I like it when they have magnets versus the clips. These clips right here, they end up getting brittle and breaking over time. Those magnets stay strong. We were speaking about this on the phone earlier, and I'm taking a video of it. So the reality is, if you want this trailer, all you have to do is tell me that has to stay with it, huh? That sounds pretty fair. Save you $1,000. Nice pass-through storage on the front. You can plug in a solar backpack. They're like $500 or $600, so you can catch some rays when you're camping if you're doing boondocking. Those right there are the hangers for that sway control system. Electric jack. No more hand cranking. If you're ever worried about that failing, you can manually override, so you'll never be stuck on your truck. 20-pound LP tanks versus 30-pounders. The reason they did that a few years back, you can exchange 20-pounders anywhere in the country. You have to go to a fill station to fill them. We come over here. Notice you do have your front and your rear stabilizer jacks. Always want to build up your base so that way you don't extend those further than you have to. The further you extend those out, the less strong they are. Scope out the other side of your pass-through. Light switches on both sides. That's nice. Believe it or not, that is actually very roomy for a small trailer. Slap latches on the unit. That's awesome. Notice the size of the slide. She's very deep. And I know I've kind of been just zooming around, but I really do not see any exterior flaws on the unit. Tires look like they're in good shape. We do a full PDI on this unit. This is all consolidated. I love seeing it all consolidated. You have your city water connection, your TV connections, your power connection, 30 amp service, black tank flush, portable spray. So just like your air compressor in your garage, you quick connect, and it's a water hose with a sprayer, like a garden hose. Your dump station and your low point drains are all in one area. So again, consolidation's key, so that's pretty sharp. We're gonna go ahead and pause and I'll take you guys inside. So one thing that's popular about this floor plan is you can have 2 single beds, or else you can put that table slot down in here and you can make 1 king size bed up front. You do have cabinets above, plus you have that little shelf for storage. If you pay attention, we have 110 and USB outlets on both sides. In case either one of you guys are CPAP machine users, I am, or else you need to charge your phones. This is considered an XL booth. Basically, it just means that it's a little bigger than your average, give you some stomach room, and this is all that slide area. And I know it might not seem like it, but when it comes to storage, it means everything, and there's plenty of storage underneath these. Pots, pans, things of that nature. Alright. We'll swing over here. This is where you'd have your entertainment, your TV. All your connections for game systems, storage. Right there, that answers your question. So you do have a backup camera already installed with the monitor. That's another $600, $700, $800. So we're up to potentially over $2,000 in additional add-ons. Your stereo system, my 13-year-old will be able to tell you, it is Bluetooth compatible. All right, good stuff. This is considered a two-way fridge. This is what they've been for a very long time. It's an LP system, N110. When you put it on auto, it's going to automatically take that 110 when it's available. Whenever that's not available, it's automatically going to switch over to LP. You can always tell when it's a two-way system when there's metal fins. Those metal fins show you that there's LP system. And then also on top of that, if your fridge is too cold or too warm, you adjust it by moving up and down that white plastic fin. All right. We swing back around, you're going to see a traditional microwave, traditional 3-burner stove. The reason they put the glass on there, the reason they usually give you sink covers, I haven't had a cigarette in over a year, is they're just trying to give you more prep area. That's really what they're shooting for. And again, underneath, storage is everything. Give you kind of a nice little glance. Air conditioning unit. So interior wise, minus something I'm going to show you in the bathroom that's going to be fixed, I see no problems. There's no soft spots in the floors. I see no signs of water damage in any of the common areas, and I am familiar with how to look for that kind of stuff. We come back here to the bathroom. The one little flaw that needs to be fixed is that just needs to be reattached. That is your cover. Some people, they don't even use those after a while. They just put the bar in and they put a normal curtain. But as you can see, you do have your shower. No cracks in the shower surround. I always like it when the toilet's on a 45. Also, good to have a window in the bathroom. Storage is everything, and there is plenty of it back here, including the medicine cabinet. And then also, nowadays with the newer units, everything's on GFI, so if your outlets don't work and you're plugged into 110, that'll be your reset on them. So, long story short, but I'd consider her new used. She was well taken care of. This is something my father has sold these for 23 years, and what he always says is, as you can tell, we have not been in here to straighten this up, so this is how it was traded in. Then when you look in the fridge here, and I promise I didn't clean it for you, it is very well cleaned up. So, the reality is what he always used to say is if they clean up this before they bring it in, it means they cared about it. And it looks like it was definitely cared for. So, have you and your wife go over this and give me a phone call. Hopefully I get to meet you guys. Enjoy your night.